Hey guys! Hey everybody, it's me Zach, this is Judy, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, Judy is back, she is here, but she is sleepy, she is tired, as usual, as a lot of you point out. She's not a super active girl, she just likes to sit here and supervise while taking a nap. I was debating on if I was going to even react to Amber's newest video, mostly because, I do want to be supportive of her. It seems like she's doing good. She lost 50 pounds, but then I remembered last year about this time, or a little after this, somewhere in February and March, I said, oh wow, she's doing good. I'm gonna, not respond, because, mostly what my goal is to call out the nonsense, and I will support from afar. But she was like, no, if you're gonna react, if you're gonna be a reaction channel, you should react to everything. And I'm certainly not gonna react to everything, but I certainly will react to this video. So I hope she truly is still doing well, is still on track. We're about to find out.
Hey guys, so welcome to a new video. So I just want to say thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So much.
I got you.
This is what's gonna keep me on track, because positivity for me helps me. Negativity sends me in a little binging moment, because it's just triggering and I don't want to numb those bad feelings. So
okay, I'm only gonna say this because she full on said that social media doesn't impact her mental health at some point on an Instagram Q&A. Duh, obviously positive messages are gonna be way more helpful. I agree, I'm glad people are giving you support. But you are out here trying to act like social media doesn't matter. I think the question that somebody had asked was specifically hey, why don't you quit YouTube because social media seems to be impacting you so negatively? And she's like, no, social media doesn't bother me. It doesn't impact my mental health. And I'm like, girl, you just said that negative comments send you into binging, which is truly just you blaming your viewers again. But also I could see that being troubling, right? I could see that would not be easy to stay successful and keep up with good habits when people are out there triggering you. So again, it's one of those things that's either or, just pick what you believe.
So a lot of people are asking, why did I premiere my weight loss video?
Okay.
So I premiered it because I knew that you couldn't skip ahead in the premiere and you had to actually sit there and listen to what I was saying. I felt like it was really important to me that people didn't skip ahead just to see my weight. I really wanted people to listen.
She said, I really want you to listen and talk about how heinous you all are and how awful you all make me feel and how terrible everybody is to me. I want you all to know that my viewers are the reason that I binge and that I'm unhealthy, which is so ridiculous. I said this on Twitter, and I'll show the tweet up here, but I really feel like I could have really joined Amberlynn in celebrating in that video if she hadn't spent 19 minutes in a pre-show talking about how awful all of her viewers are, as though all of her viewers aren't the folks that haven't sustained her YouTube channel and her career. So I find that fascinating that she's yeah, that was intentional. I wanted you to sit through all of that.
I am actually eating buffalo chicken breast with loaded cauliflower.
Oh.
And that's what it looks like.
Oh,
so,
wait.
It has been brought to my attention.
Wait. I love buffalo everything. Buffalo sauce is my gig, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie. But I'm just so confused why this meal looks so sad. You can have buffalo and you can have loaded cauli mash and it can taste great, be good for you, and look better than what that looked like. That looks sad.
I'm not trying to defend myself, validate things or anything like that. It has been brought up by a lot of people that I lied in my What I Ate Today video. Okay.
Did you?
I am using a subscription service called Freshly. I've been using it for a few weeks now, and I've been saying in my videos since the beginning of January that I was afraid to reveal my weight loss plan, what I've been eating and stuff. So I didn't want to come out and downright and be okay, so I have a chef cooking for me, and I'm paying that company to cook for me.
Okay, well, first of all, I don't think there's any shame in that. I'm pretty sure I have suggested, like, you have the money and the resources. It would make sense to me that you either hire somebody to come in and cook for you, you pay for a meal subscription service. I watch so many of these Dollar Tree housewife moms who are out here ordering these subscription boxes to make food for their whole family. Like, I support that. I'm unclear why you would. I don't think you lied about it, because I think, like, it was clear based on what you were eating that you were eating from Freshly. But I do find it suspicious that you felt like you had to withhold that info.
I didn't want to reveal that. So if you go back and watch my what I ate today video, not once in the video did I say that I cooked it or anything like that. I just, in that moment and during that video, I was not ready to be like, yeah, this is a meal subscription service. Obviously, eventually I was going to say that. I wasn't ready for the backlash. I slowly wanted to get into things.
But who is giving you backlash for that? Like, here's the tea. The last time that you bought a whole bunch of weight loss food was the Octavia Spencer octogenarian diet, right? Like, and people gave you backlash for that because it was literally $400 worth of junk food. $400 worth of junk food, sis. And it was nonsense. That, what you ate, like, did it look appetizing? Would I have wanted to eat it? No. But, like, that at least was vegetables and, like, protein, right? So, girl, I'm not mad that you're, like, getting this service that's helping you control your portions and your meals and things like that. Like, I think that's a great idea. Like, and it seems to be working for you. Why are you ashamed of that?
Because I know a lot of people don't agree with, like, warmed up TV dinners. See, it's not even a TV dinner. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. It is called Freshly.
Okay.
They're frozen. They're cooked the night before you receive them.
Oh.
They're never frozen. They're not processed. And I can go into that more. It's definitely helped me lose weight. You guys
okay.
That.
Work.
I can go into Freshly more.
Now, see, I don't know if this is a great endorsement of Freshly, though, because one, you're like, hi, I'm hiding this from y'all, and two, like, you're showing us what it looks like, and it doesn't look appetizing, but go off, sis. I'd love it if it's working for you.
But I am eating the buffalo chicken.
Okay.
And I've actually never had this one before, so I do want to try it on
Let's
camera.
see.
I will tell you, their food actually tastes really good. Okay, that's delicious. It's definitely not buffalo-y to me. It's not spicy at all. And this is loaded cauliflower.
Woo! See, though,
this is great.
Is it really, though? Because normally when you're on camera eating food, you're like, yes, the best thing. That's usually the reaction we get when Amberlynn enjoys some food. So I'm not convinced you like it that much, man.
So for this whole thing, 470 calories. I don't eat a Freshly for every single meal, but I just hope, like, I didn't feel like I was deceiving people. Because in my video, like I said, not once did I say, oh, I cooked this or anything like that. Because I
don't think that's what people thought you were being deceitful about. I really don't. Like, a lot of the people that I saw both commenting on my reaction to that video and, like, that I saw on Twitter and things like that seemed to be more skeptical of the bag of vegetarian chicken nugget things that you ate because you didn't show it on camera at all. I think that's what people were more skeptical about, sis.
I just really was not ready to be like, yeah, I'm using this service. I was gonna wait a little bit, especially after I weigh in. So yeah, definitely let me know if you guys want to know more about Freshly, because I 100% recommend it. I really, really enjoy the food, and it helps me because it helps me learn new recipes, helps me learn more about, like, the quantity of food I should be eating.
How does it help you learn new recipes when you're not cooking it yourself? Help me understand.
I just like to hate cooking, so in the beginning of my journey, this is definitely helpful. So I really do want to eat this before it gets cold, but I want to talk about one more thing. I do have a weight loss Instagram that I made, and
listen, RIP curvy calories, but I'm ready for a new year, new weight loss Instagram.
If you guys want to follow me on there, you can. It's at Pineapple Pinup, and there is 2 E's at the end of pineapple, so it's PINE.
What?
PPL.
What? First of all, what does that mean? What does pineapple pinup mean? Second of all, since this is just giving me some inspiration right now, I just want to take some time to endorse Judy's Instagram. It is Judy Lou the Shih Tzu, Lou spelled L-U, so you should go follow her there. And let me just, since the title of this video's full body shot, let me get you a full Judy shot. Judy, come here. A full Judy shot. Look, they want a full Judy shot. Hi, I'm a full Judy shot. Hello. Oh, Judy, I missed you. I love you. You two take care of Noel. Did you give Noel the cuddles? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, she sometimes like sneezes in my face and I'm like, girl, that's not necessary. She's going to the groomer on Saturday. It's gonna be great. So now that we've gotten past the new weight loss Instagram, pineapple pinup who, I would love to see some fan art of that. Like somebody draw a pineapple looking like a pinup girl. And now that we got past Judy's Instagram, y'all go follow her. Let's get back.
So for those who want a full body shot, I feel like this is so funny. I will say, I've been asked, do you notice a difference in your weight, like how you look with the weight loss? No, not within my body, but I do notice like in my face, right here. Right here.
I do agree. I said that in a video recently that it looked like she had less going on around here. So more power to you, sis. I do think though, like you are definitely going for those clicks by calling this video full body shot and also putting in an actual full body shot in this. Like, you know, you do. Because you have criticized me before for like reacting in a certain way whenever your full body is on the screen. And it's just like, girl, you know what you're doing. And my only reaction to it is just that like, I guess I'm happy now that you're like owning the fact that you know that this is something that gets you views, which like, more power to you, sis.
Not really within my body, but here's my body. So, I don't know but when it's my weight, 53 pounds, you're not really gonna see it, unfortunately. Hey guys.
Ooh, so we're in a car.
I have a psychiatrist appointment.
Love it.
It's very needed. It's a whole thing with my medicine, because they didn't let me get a refill this month because there's like a new thing where I have to see a nurse practitioner where usually I didn't have to. So
well, yeah, they need you to, you do have to occasionally check back in and make sure everything's still working. I feel like from my experiences in the past of when I took medicine for anxiety or depression, it was pretty consistent that like eventually I had to come back in and check with my doctor to make sure that like everything was chill and working out. Like, I feel like this is not news.
I definitely noticed a huge difference in my mental state without taking my mood stabilizer. So I'm really excited to go back on that because I need it.
Yeah,
really
we'd love to see
I
it.
just got out of my appointment. We went to Kroger real quick because we wanted to pick up some sparkling ice water because I want to try not to drink a diet soda a day, instead have just sparkling water. I don't know. Glad I have my medicine at the pharmacy right now. Are we still gonna pick that up today? Yeah, because I still have one more of the one. So she did.
Well, why wouldn't you pick it up today, girl? You said it was really important to you. What else are you doing? Surely not nothing.
Some testing regarding if I have ADD, and it looks like I do, and she wants to dive more into that, and she wants me to see someone for that. So that's a thing. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else to update on.
Listen, I'm not gonna question that too much, but that just seems to come a little bit out of nowhere. Like where did ADD come up? I listen, I'm not gonna question it because like it happens. There's a lot of folks, especially in women, like ADD and ADHD and like attention deficit disorders in general are, to my knowledge, very low diagnosed or underdiagnosed, I think is the word I'm looking for, when it comes to girls. I'm gonna stop talking like I know medicine. We got Dr. Zach Medicine Man over here. But I'm just saying, like, where did ADD come from? She went to go talk to this woman about her medicine and her mood stabilizer. So I'm confused. That's all. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, this feels like it came out of nowhere.
So I actually just woke up from a nap. As you guys know, I'm trying to get my sleeping schedule.
Yeah. Did you survive the like 24, 48 hours that you were trying to stay awake the other day?
Usually when I go through this, it takes a little bit over a week, and my sleeping schedule is crazy in the beginning of it.
What do you mean by usually? How often are you sitting here trying to fix your sleeping schedule? Why don't you just like talk to a doctor about that?
For like the last month, I've been falling asleep, I want to say about 10 a.m. to noon and waking up at 5 p.m. And it just like wasted my whole day.
Absolutely.
I was going to sleep at noon, but I was waking up at like 2. So I was like not getting that much sleep, and I was sleeping at the wrong times. So now currently trying to fix my schedule, I am sleeping 2 times a day for 4 hours each. I know like people are like, well, that doesn't make sense. It slowly starts to come together, and like tonight I see myself falling asleep at a decent time, which in my opinion.
Do you all just feel like Amberlynn'S constantly looking for something to like be wrong with her? Like, it's like, oh, I'm getting my weight kind of under control, so now let me focus on all the things that are wrong with my sleeping. Oh, by the way, I might have ADD. Oh, by the way, I've been sick for 3 months with 2 UTIs. Oh, by the way, I have to fix my mood stabilizer. It's just like every video we're talking about a health concern with her, and it just like concerns me. Like, I don't know, she's like clickbaiting her health. I feel like even if all of this is true, she talks about it intentionally on YouTube to just like get a rise out of people. I don't know. I mean, like, I also want her to be sincere and honest, and I want her to share what is true about her life, but it's just like every video we're being hit with a new thing.
And if I could fall asleep at like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. and wake up at noon, drastically better. Like, I'm totally cool with that, totally fine with that. So I see myself working my way towards that and eventually getting even better. But
I can't imagine just like staying up through the whole night. Like, that is wild. I mean, I also have to go to a job from 9 to 5, and then I usually come home and try to film YouTube videos. So like, this is a crazy concept for me.
My psychiatrist wants to put me on anxiety medicine because she thinks it has like a really big part of it, and plus I do have really bad anxiety, and I don't feel comfortable being on anxiety medicine yet. So it's something her and I are definitely like working on, is figuring out techniques for anxiety. But as you guys know, when like your anxiety is crippling, it's hard to find those techniques, you know? So you guys are probably gonna be like, what are you talking about?
You could work with like a therapist, an actual therapist, and not just a psychiatrist, and talk to them about those things. And that's what a therapist's job is to do, is to help you figure out the skills and the tools that you need to be able to manage your anxieties.
The beginning of the video, I talked about Freshly, that was actually from yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And I've been doing Freshly since the beginning of January, so it's only been a few weeks, and I've enjoyed it. It's helped a lot with like portions. The food is pretty good. Like, I stand by everything I said.
What are you about to say? What are you about to listen, I can only imagine, and what I'm imagining is she's about to say, by the way, this thing that worked my whole life, for all of January, chuck it. Throw it out. If you're about to say that, Amberlynn, I gave you so much praise at the beginning of this video. Now you're gonna go ruin that?
I definitely recommend it for people who like either don't like to cook, needs help with portion sizes, has a really busy life. You can use it for so many different reasons. But I was talking to a close friend of mine, and we started talking more about healthy eating and learning how to, you know, do different recipes and meal prep and et cetera, and it's like, seeing how well she's doing with that, because she also hates cooking, let me tell you, we both do, but seeing how well she's doing with that and kind of learning how to cook more for herself just made me realize that honestly maybe I should be doing the same thing. That Freshly was great for, you know, the last few weeks. It helped me a lot.
Girl, here's what I'm confused about though. Here's the thing. Do I disagree with you about like you needing to learn how to do things for yourself? I absolutely do not disagree. Like, I think eventually Freshly is not going to be a sustainable thing, But you literally said that you're not eating freshly for every meal. So like, for the meals that you're not eating freshly, instead of eating that processed vegetarian chicken nugget stuff, make yourself a fresh meal, right? Like, that makes so much more sense to me. Instead of like throwing out the one thing that's like really helping you control your portions, that requires you to do little to no thinking, why are you getting rid of Freshly? That doesn't make sense to me, Amberlynn.
Kickstarted a path to knowing like portion sizes, because sometimes I can be really off with that. Like sometimes it's either too little, too much, like you just never know. My eating's never gonna be perfect. Like I still eat like veggie burgers, which those are like processed, but I love.
What did I just say?
Love, you know, TV dinners at Clean Cuisine and things like that. But I just feel like the safest bet is like me. You know what? I gotta be honest. I'm scared I'm gonna get the flu. Hi.
What? What? You're scared you're gonna get the flu from Freshly? From Freshly? You're scared you're gonna get the flu from Freshly. Are you worried that the person delivering your Freshly is gonna give you the flu? Girl, you've had some excuses over time, but this one takes the cake. I don't get it.
A big thing is I haven't been wanting to leave my house at all. And that was one of the first reasons why I got Freshly, is because I knew I wouldn't really have to leave the house because food would be delivered to me. So another really big reason is like, my psychiatrist is like, you worry too much about the flu. And I'm like, I know, I get it. It's almost like, I don't want to say I'm turning into a germaphobe, definitely.
Okay.
But it's like I'm constantly using hand sanitizer, washing.
I didn't want to say anything earlier because I was like not sure if this is the word or not, but like you definitely are a hypochondriac, girl. You are constantly thinking something's wrong with you, and that's so concerning to me. Like, not in like I'm not trying to shame you. Like I'm saying like you need to go talk to a therapist, because I think they would help you be able to work through all of this like constant anxiety and worry you have over all of these things that you think are wrong with you.
It's become like kind of annoying to myself, actually very annoying, but I need to kind of like get over that. And a big thing is like canceling Freshly, I'll be able to have an excuse to leave the house. I have to go to the store, I have to pick out my own food and really decide what I want to eat.
Girl, you could literally go out of the house for anything. And you're already going out of the house to get other meals anyways. You already said in this video that Freshly wasn't exclusively what you were eating. So I would assume that you went out of the house and bought those groceries too, unless you were just having Becky do it. But either way, I don't get it. This doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't.
Don't you guys think that it would be better for me to choose my own foods and actually get out of the house?
No.
Have to go do that for myself and cook.
I do think you should get out of the house, but I think this Freshly thing was working for you, sis. I'm so confused. I just want you to be successful and not take like 12 steps back. And I know you weren't using Freshly the whole time you've been trying to lose weight, but like, it seems like it's been working for you, girl. This makes no sense to me. This doesn't. This is why people get so frustrated and skeptical about you, because you'd make these little baby steps forward and then you're like, bye, deuces.
I almost feel better when I eat like that. Like, obviously the last few months, October, November, December, like I wasn't using Freshly. I was strictly just getting my own food.
Yeah,
and
okay.
I feel like I did better because I was able to like choose what I wanted. Freshly,
you said yourself you didn't lose shit in December, girl. You said I didn't lose anything in December, and then in January you started doing Freshly and you started getting back on track again. So what do you mean you did better in those months? Maybe October and November, but you didn't see that kind of success in December, and Freshly was helping you get there.
I'm thinking about going to the store in a little bit.
Okay, just go do it.
I went over earlier today to get the sparkling water, which I'm glad I got. Super good. But I think I want to go to Walmart because
wait, this is another thing. You're like, I need excuses to go out. You already went to Walmart today. You already went to your psychiatrist, so like you have reasons to go out of the house. Your reasons here, you're just making shit up to fit whatever narrative you wanna follow right now. It doesn't make sense to me. Why didn't you just do your shopping while you're already out there? You don't want an excuse to get out of the house, you want an excuse to buy more stuff.
I think I'm gonna get up and do some steps because she's playing with her cat toys. She's just having the time of her life. I know a lot of people don't like when I sit here and just yak and talk, but I really want to be transparent in my weight loss journey.
Okay.
Obviously, this isn't a weight loss channel, but I
want to be transparent. I don't want to be transparent. I want to be transparent. I don't want to tell people. You spent 3 months not telling us shit, and you didn't even tell us about the Freshly thing. So like, you can tell us whatever you want. You don't have to sit here for 5 minutes at a time to do it. Actually, you could have told us all of this in like 30 seconds. I decided not to use Freshly. I think I can make myself better food. It'll get me out of the house. Period. Done. That's it. But here we are, 5-10 minutes later, sis.
I don't want to be afraid of sharing my downfalls because I feel like those are just as important as my accomplishments.
Okay.
Because my downfalls, they're pivotal moments in my journey, and if I'm able to lessen those or learn from those mistakes, those were moments in my journey that I needed. I thoroughly feel like that. So I actually overate really bad yesterday. And as you guys know, I'm down 53 pounds.
Wait.
Which I'm...
Wasn't she just getting ready to say, I'm gonna go get some steps in, I'm done rambling, and now she's telling a whole new story?
Very happy about, but it's not all rainbows, unicorns, roses, and smiles. There is some dark stuff. Like, I have to sometimes cry when I so badly want to overeat or eat something that's like really bad for me or way too many calories. I will cry because it's like I would eat these things to numb whatever.
Go talk to a therapist. Listen, we need Dr. Lola. Dr. Lola for my 600-pound life. Dr. Lola, girl, listen, I know it's a 911 emergency. Sis is over here saying she's gonna cry when she can't eat her food. And you know exactly what Dr. Now would say, Dr. Lola. You know exactly. He would say, listen, now that you can't have your food, you gotta figure out some other way to deal with the emotions. So you gotta go talk to a therapist. I know. Well, Dr. Lola, I need you here. And while you're at it, you know that advice you gave to Beth from the Beth and Gina episode of My 600-Pound Life that was just on? Go tell Becky she could take a day for herself. Becky deserves a day for a staycation to do whatever she wants outside of the house. Okay, great. So you just get on over to middle of nowhere, Kentucky and let them know. Okay, great. Love it. I swear she could help herself out if she would just go talk to a therapist about these things.
My depression has been really bad lately, and it's been horrible. And to numb that, I turn to food, obviously. Sometimes I'm not strong enough at all. Like last night.
Go to therapy.
With this part of my life, normally when I'm on a weight loss journey or whatever, if I mess up, I go months and months without even thinking about losing weight. But what I've done differently this time is, like last night, I overate bad by a couple thousand calories. And instead of carrying on with that for a week or over a week or whatever it may be, I just move on from it. I accept the defeat and I try to beat it next time.
Okay, great.
Oh my God. And those are the times where I'm just like beyond proud of myself on a whole new level because it's so hard. It really is. It is so freaking hard. And trying to find things to distract myself from overeating is also very, very hard.
Well, girl, this is a great example of finding a reason to get out of the house. I'm sure you make Becky do stuff for you anyway. So say, Becky, all I really want to do is eat right now. Let's go for a quick walk around the block. Let's hop in the car and just go for a ride to get me out of this house. to refocus my mind. You have 1,200 journals. How about you say, hey, listen, I'm in a place where I can't control my emotions, so instead of eating, I'm gonna write stuff down instead. Like, there are so many other coping mechanisms, which, like, maybe, granted, you don't know about, but that if you went to a therapist, they could talk to you about and help you figure out how to use those things instead of turning to food.
Because the things that I distract myself with are also things that I used to eat during, if that makes sense. Like, a big thing that I like to distract myself with is like watching my favorite TV show or going on YouTube, and all those things kind of correlate with eating, because I would sit there and mindlessly eat while doing those things, and now I can't do that.
Hasn't she said that, like, mukbangs on YouTube help her not eat, and hasn't she said that, like, social media doesn't impact her mental health? I know she said that. So I'm just like, all these things that people have called you out on as being unhealthy, and you at the time defended them. I mean, I guess I'm glad you're showing some clarity right now, but sis.
You know, so sometimes it is hard, and I've been trying to find different things to do. I try to get up and take some steps, and I try to color. You know, it's just little things like that where you just really have to dig deep within yourself and
get a hobby.
All the voices in your head telling you, you know,
make some friends.
You need to eat. And
leave the house.
And you know, every time I overeat, I do gain a few pounds the next day, and I feel like that's the part that makes me feel like I've failed, and I have to process in my head, you didn't.
Sis, that, in that case, it's literally water weight. Like, your body is gonna fluctuate. Like, I would not chill, or I would not lose your chill over gaining some weight after you had one bad night.
There's gonna be ups, there's gonna be downs, and I feel like all those things are so cliche, but it's like the truest of the true. And
everything you say is cliche.
Like, oh my god, you already failed. No. This 53 pounds down has had a lot of overeating. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But I have been able to get back on track, and that's the difference this time, is 75% of the time I'm on track, I'm doing great, and then there's that 25% that gets me, literally gets me, like, so bad. And I just can't wait until it's like, okay, 5% of the time I'm off track, so 25%. It's all part of the journey. And I don't want to be afraid anymore to come on here and have to vent or talk or share that I messed up, you know?
You can share that on here, but you know where else you could share that? With a therapist. Like, you truly could, especially for somebody who said that they felt like they did better with their weight loss when they weren't sharing about it on camera. You could do all this that you're doing right here, right now, with a therapist.
So, counting calories, I was using an app called LifeSum, which I stopped using. And I started using MyFitnessPal again because I have a lot of friends on there and a lot of supporters and stuff, and it is linked down below. But I've changed my username on MyFitnessPal to match up with my weight loss Instagram, so it's also Pineapple Pinup.
Wow, so she's out here saying you all can be in all parts of my life. We're going from zero transparency to a window. Full transparency, you can see right through. Okay, girl, I might follow you on MyFitnessPal. Spoiler alert, I follow your, I'm gonna follow your weight loss Instagram too, because I want the tea and you block me on your regular one.
Add me on MyFitnessPal, the link is down in the description bar, or you can just look up Pineapple Pinup, which, like I said, there's 2 E's at the end of pineapple. You guys are free to add me on there. I do have a lot of friend requests that I have to get through, but so far today, I've actually only ate 1 time, and it was just now, because I said something in my What I Ate Today video. I said I eat when I want, what I want, and people were like, I thought you fasted. That's what I meant. Within that 8-hour fast, like, I just eat what
I really meant was not what I said whatsoever in that video. You just had to, like, be able to read my mind.
I had a lean cuisine, actually. Super good. It's orange chicken.
This just slays me because she's like, I want to cook. I know she hasn't made her trip to the grocery store yet, so don't come at me for that. But it slays me that she's like, I want to cook my own food and make healthy choices, and then she's eating a freaking lean cuisine. Okay, sis.
I swear, Cheesecake Factory orange chicken, lean cuisine orange chicken, Panda Express orange chicken.
That's it.
Those orange chickens are the way to go. But it's like, when I go to like a Chinese buffet or something, I don't like the orange chicken there, and I think it's because they don't use white meat. They use dark meat, and I personally don't like dark. Yeah, I'm gonna get up and do some steps. What I don't like about the Apple Watch is like the steps don't update automatically like they do on a Fitbit. It like takes a little bit of time, which I kind of hate that, to be honest. But I think I'm gonna set my alarm for 10 minutes and...
Well, you had like 2 different Fitbits. At some point in time, you could go back and use your Fitbit again. You really didn't need this Apple Watch, to be clear. You had a device that would count your steps for you.
And walk around the living room, walk in place. I'm gonna put on some music and just get some steps in. Okay. Whew. Okay.
I would have loved to see the steps.
Because I need my phone for this.
Why does she do this? What is this angle?
I walk for 10 minutes. Hold on, I'll get you guys on the tripod. I want to hurry up and come on here so I can show you guys my heart rate.
Oh, I forgot. Well, you can also measure your heart rate on your Fitbits as well. Like, I can show you right now if I wanted to on my Fitbit. So like, why does she act like she needs this fancy ass Apple Watch for that?
1 minute ago it was at 141 beats per minute. Woo!
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't really understand heart rates and like what is a good one, what is a bad one. Again, I'm not Dr. Zach Medicine Man, so I couldn't tell you what that means.
Right now, 111. It's slowing. So, it's just crazy that back in April I could only walk for a minute and I was like killing out. Like I couldn't breathe. I was like, you guys saw it for yourself.
I surely did. I did a whole reaction.
10 minutes now and out of breath, high, but nowhere near like it used to be. I'm now at 99 beats per minute.
This damn plastic water bottle, when we all know good and well she has a coldest water bottle, she has a whole jug thing sitting feet away from her right now. Every time I see a damn water bottle in a video like that, I'm gonna comment on it. I think it's the stupidest thing. It probably is one of the things that irritates me the most about her, outside of how she treats cats and dogs and animals in general, is her wasteful ass plastic water bottles.
Someone asked me on Instagram, because I like to do little Instagram Q&As, someone asked me, when do you want to be 499 pounds by? And I said, I do have a goal date in my head, but I'm afraid to like say it out loud, because I feel like every time I say it out loud, like it never comes true or whatever. Whew, I'm still trying to catch my breath over here. Because it just seems like I always like say these goals out loud and like they never happen, but it's mainly because I don't work towards them. I was thinking, if you guys are interested.
I am.
It's a thought.
I'm signing up for it.
I can document daily weigh-ins until I get to 499. Because I want to be...
Girl, are you sure you want to commit to this? Because you tried the daily weigh-in thing last summer. You did, and it failed. I did the daily weigh-in thing for 100 days, and I didn't fail. But since you did. So are you sure you want to sign to check your mouth can't cash? Are you sure that's what you want to do right now?
$4.99, like in the beginning of March. Preferably March 1st, but I feel like that's not going to happen. There's maybe a negative Nancy.
You had a whole month.
I was overeat last night and I gained 4 pounds.
You have a whole month. I feel like that's totally a realistic and attainable goal. That is totally, because you're at like what, 520 something? I don't remember, to be quite honest with you, but I feel like you only have like another 20 pounds. You can do that in a month. I believe in you. You can do it if you put your mind to it, Amberlynn.
And I know it's water retention. Like my fingers are super swollen, I'll be honest, and my legs and my feet, but like I gained 4 pounds just from overeating for one night. And like I said, during this journey, it's happened a lot. And it usually takes me 2 days to 3 days.
I also appreciate, and by appreciate, I mean I don't at all, that she's still claiming that she lost this 52 pounds. Oh my God, I'm sitting here saying, oh, I think she's at like 520 something, and she literally has 519.6 in the title of the video. So she literally only has like 20 pounds to lose, and she's there. But either way, she's sitting here still claiming this 52 pounds loss, and she just said that she gained 4 of it back. Now, do I think that that's like a permanent 4 pounds? It's probably some water weight from eating like a lot of carb-heavy, salty, sugary foods. But Girl, you you don't get to just claim this 50 pounds when you gained 4 of it back already. Listen, girl.
I prefer daily weighing in. I know a lot of people are like against it. They think it's discouraging. I feel like it's just like what works for a certain person.
I agree, but I don't think it works for you because you failed at that. You tried this. Let's rewind to the summer. It didn't work for you, girl. If it's about what works for you and what doesn't, that's not it. The daily weigh-ins is not it, sis.
For me, if I only weighed in a couple times a week or only once a week, I would have not lost 53 pounds. I am a little scale obsessed. Can be bad, can be good. It's helped me a lot in this journey because I'm able to see, oh, okay, so I'm retaining some water or I gained some weight that day because of something I ate the day prior, so let's try not to eat that again. Or, oh, I ate this many calories this day, which I actually lost weight eating that many, so now I know that I can eat that many again. You know, just little things like that. And
I mean, I love that you're becoming more self-aware. We love to see it.
And honestly, when I'm on track, majority of the time the scale is going down. And I know it's just because really big, beginning of my journey, I know it's gonna start to slow down, totally get that, but I really, really want to maybe document daily weigh-ins until I get to...
Girl, if you think you can do that, but I don't believe it.
Interested in that, let me know in the comments.
We would love to see it.
Those lately, I'm kind of scared too. I'm actually gonna end this video here. I don't even know what I've talked about for the last whatever long. One of these days though coming up, I did want to film myself walking for 10 minutes because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people who are like, I don't believe you. That's okay. It's all what gives me satisfaction. I've talked about this before with my friends and stuff. It gives me satisfaction. This is gonna sound weird. I don't want anyone to be offended or whatever. It gives me satisfaction that people think I'm lying about my weigh-in and that people think I'm lying about being able to walk for 10 minutes.
Listen, I'm all for you proving the haters wrong. Listen, truly, I think I would love for you to prove them wrong. If you post this video of you walking for 10 minutes though, don't waste our time with a 19-minute interlude of you talking about how much your haters and the viewers all led you to being unhealthy and overweight and binge eating and all this, because I don't have time for that. I just want to see you walking for 10 minutes. Then I'll cheer you on.
It's almost a compliment that people think I'm lying because that means I've done something right. They're like,
no,
you're lying. That makes me feel like
that is not how that works. People think you're a lie because you have habitually lied on YouTube. You've lied about so many things, girl. That they think you're lying because you're doing all the things wrong.
Wow. People can't believe I've lost 53 pounds because that's a good thing. People can't believe I now can walk 10 minutes because that's a good thing. So
what?
Some kind of weird satisfaction.
We love Amberlynn logic.
Anyways, I'm gonna end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Well, that was it, everybody. Sis is out here having all the problems with her body, but it seems like she's maybe still on the right track. So, I'll keep watching. I support it. I really, obviously, as I've said many times before, do want to see her get healthy. So if this is it, but the Freshly thing pisses me off because I'm like, that seemed to be a really good tool for you. What are you doing? And I also would love to see her go to a therapist. I think it would actually be helpful. So anyways, that's all I got. If this is your first video with me and you're not already subscribed to me, please subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I go live or I post a new video on my channel. Also, please leave me some comments, hit the like button, and follow me on all of my social media. I had a whole lot of fun with y'all tonight, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!